Welcome to the Sixth Sense Foundation.
All she do is choose. 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 All she do is choose.
I'll show you.
Don't y'all? Good morning. It's Erica here with the Art of Transition podcast. I have one of my really good friends, Mr. Derek Hayes, who is amazing. And I admire him so much for his work ethic and his drive. So I'm really, really honored that he's doing this interview for us. And Derek, why don't you just start off by telling people who you are, what you do?
How you doing? My name is Derek Hayes. I'm from West Philadelphia. So I am now an entrepreneur who jumped in the game with no business experience from the rough streets of Philadelphia. I started out in 2014. Company was called Dave's Philly Water Ice. Now it's called Big Dave Cheese Sticks.
Oh, wow.
So my journey, it's been long. I mean, it's been nonstop headaches, cries, whatever you want to call it, blood, sweat, and tears. But I didn't give up, and now I just want to inspire other people in their journey. If they want to be an entrepreneur or a chef or whatever they do, they want to step out on their own thing and get, their things done. I want to be the person to be able to say, he did it. I want to guide him to that light. So
I have watched your business grow. And guys, I want y'all to understand what this man just said. He actually went from one name to another one, and now the name that you know it is Big Dave's. This is Big Dave right here, okay? I watched this man grow his business from over in a very small restaurant by a gas station, and now we are in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big accomplishment, and it's a dream come true because I actually felt like I can get to this point, but when you get to this point, so it's more believing of you saying, well, I made it. But I actually got more in store to what I want to do, with this path that, I'm going down right now. So the gas station was the stepping stone to that. So I'll never forget about, the gas station, what it did to help me get to the point in life that I'm at right now.
I just remember going to that gas station, and one of my friends, good friends, Tiffany Clay, actually told me about that location. And she said, man, you gotta go over there and try the cheesesteaks. And it wasn't until maybe I had 3 or 4 cheesesteaks that I figured out that there's like wings.
Yeah, I remember you used to come get the wings all the time.
Once I found out that those wings were there, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, you used to eat the wings at least once or twice a week for a while, I remember.
Yes.
And that's another thing, like with the Dunwoody location, that was more personal because I knew the neighbors around the neighborhood. So like I knew with people that, I was feeding certain nights, maybe, they don't have a wife or they don't have a husband or anymore, or they elderly. So it was just like, people that I was actually, bonding to in the community. Now downtown, it's a blessing, but it's less personal. I don't know so many people. It's a lot of faces. So it's something I had to get used to because I kind of like, when you start to get used to being in other people's lives and, you feel like you're a part of it. So when you detach from that, it kind of like bother you a little bit. So, and then my old customers, they still, when I'm opening my other location. So I'm waiting for that because that's going to be like a connection, a reconnection, to them.
Definitely. I'm excited about this salmon that you have because this wasn't at the old, the Dunwoody location. No. So I'm excited to try that. I'm bringing my mom. We're really going to have a good time here. So I'm excited about that and excited about everything that you have to come. Do you have any tips for like the listeners in terms of growing a business or just getting your mind right and kind of planning to grow a business? Like you thought about this years and years ago. I remember us talking about this years ago.
Yeah. So basically, I would tell someone they have to extremely believe in themselves. They have to stay focused. It's a nonstop grind. You have to stay prayed up and believe in the faith. Things are going to get better when the storm is coming. You have to educate yourself, and you gotta just not work to, make money. You actually have to get sharper on what you're doing. But the one thing that I would tell people is just not stop believing in yourself, because if you stop believing in yourself, how is the next person supposed to believe in you? It starts with you. So even when people don't see your vision or see your dream, you have to make them. Some people say, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. Actually, you do, because you need these people to support you to be able to support your dream.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the way I look at it.
So you do actually have to prove it.
Yeah,
you do have something to prove.
Yeah, you have to prove it, because why should I believe in you if you didn't move me away to think that you should deserve that respect from me to, or make me look at you as a role model or influence or anything. You know what I'm saying?
So before we end this interview, I actually want you to tell the people what moves you. What moves you to start this business? Who moved you to actually do this? Who gives you that drive?
Well, my father was the reason what made me do this business, that moved me to get it operating. But as time went on, I had 2 kids, and right now that's what moved me the most. I just want to get them the life that I had a good life coming up. I wouldn't say I had a bad life, but I want to give them a better opportunity at life that I didn't have, because I feel like growing up, a lot of us get tricked out of certain situations by growing up in lower income communities. So you don't get the certain education or the certain literature on things that you need to learn to be able to make it in life. So I'm going to provide that where they don't have to struggle to learn or struggle to get the literature or education, because I'm educating myself. So it's like I could say, oh, nah, that's wrong. Or, my parents, all they did was like blue collar work. So it wasn't like, they knew anything with business or knew how to use credit cards or any of that. So that's what I want to change for my family. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, this mean a lot to me, and that's what moves me. So other than that, nothing
So
else.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful that you had the forethought. Like, I'm not just doing this for me.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for my daughters. I'm
Yeah.
doing this for my family, for my legacy.
Yeah, and you know, like I got a lot of employees that it's bigger than me. You know, it's people that pay their bills through here. It's like, you know, so if I make a mistake or if I do something wrong, I hurt the whole team. You know, so it's a vice versa situation. So you need a good team to be able to stay on afloat. So don't forget that, people. You're gonna definitely need a good team to win. You're gonna need loyalty. And you're just gonna need people that don't care about the grind and see the vision that you really, you know, trying to get to. Because if not, you'll be the only person that's working, and you'll just be cutting checks to people that don't deserve to pay. And then, you know, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be able to be moving on to the next adventure, while people that you train, that you believe in, is holding down the adventure that you was currently in. So
Gotcha.
chain of command, that's how it works.
Well, I definitely appreciate your time. Can you let the people know where to find you downtown?
It's 57 Forsyth Street. In the Healy building is across from Georgia State. We open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. On Saturday, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, we're open from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So we open 7 days a week. So 7 days a week grind, we open.
Wow, that's a lot of work. I'm so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you.
Yeah, thanks for the interview, and, you know, boom.
Thank you.
All right.